Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner had one of the best fairy tale romances in all of Hollywood. The couple got married in 2005 and had 3 kids together, but after 13 years of marriage, they filed for divorce, which shocked the whole world. What happened? What caused the relationship that seemed like the perfect Hollywood romance to end so abruptly? What do you think the real reason was? Well, Ben Affleck spoke out and revealed all. We'll break it down for you, but first, go leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest celebrity tea. In the year 2000, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner met while filming Pearl Harbor. The two became really good friends, but it wasn't until 2 years later, on the set of Daredevil, that the couple really started to fall in love. In an interview with Playboy, Affleck confirmed this statement and said, "We met on Pearl Harbor, which people hate, but we fell in love on Daredevil." By the way, she won most of the fights in the movie, which was a pretty good predictor of what would happen down the road. My wife, holding swords and beating the living blank out of me. At this point in time, Garner was married to Scott Foley, and Affleck was dating Jennifer Lopez, the original Bennifer. Due to this, Affleck and Garner failed to see that the romance was blossoming between them. Affleck and Lopez later got engaged in the fall of 2002. In January 2003, both Affleck and Garner appeared on an episode of Dinner for Five, and fans couldn't help but notice the spark and attraction between the two actors. One writer for Vulture said that at one moment during the episode, Garner gives Affleck such a genuine look of gratitude and affection. It still makes me a bit uncomfortable to see it on television. A few months after the Dinner for Five episode aired on television, Garner and Foley announced their split in March 2003. Foley told TV Guide that nobody else was involved. He said, "Jennifer became a huge celebrity. She became a huge star, and she deserved everything she got. There was no other relationship, there was no infidelity, nothing. People get divorced, you know?" In May 2003, Garner filed for divorce, alleging irreconcilable differences, and the divorce papers were signed in March 2004. Garner later talked about the divorce to Allure in a 2013 interview and said, "We didn't have a shot. He's a really good guy, and we just imploded." Subsequently, Bennifer postponed their planned marriage and ended up calling off their engagement in January 2004, which shocked the entire world, who thought Bennifer was endgame. Years later, in an interview with Vanity Fair, Lopez spoke about the split with Affleck and said, "I was eviscerated. I lost my sense of self, questioned if I belonged in this business, thought maybe I did suck at everything, and my relationship self-destructed in front of the entire world. It was a 2-year thing for me until I picked myself up again." The entire world was heartbroken about the Bennifer split, but the timing was right, and a few months later, Affleck started dating Garner. The couple kept their relationship private and were first seen together in the fall of 2004. They were photographed at Fenway Park at the World Series, where the Boston Red Sox were playing. According to People magazine, Affleck proposed to Garner on her 33rd birthday after months of mainly keeping their romance quiet. According to Entertainment Weekly, Affleck and Garner married in a 4-person Turks and Caicos ceremony. The wedding was officiated by Victor Garber, Garner's Alias co-star, and he and his husband were the only guests in attendance. "It was an incredible honor and one of the most special events of my life," Victor later told Entertainment Weekly, speaking of the nuptials. "I will never forget it. It's embedded in my heart." In December of 2005, Affleck and Garner welcomed a daughter, Violet, into the world. Garner gave birth to a baby girl, Serafina Rose, in early January 2009, the couple's second child. Garner gave birth to Samuel Garner Affleck, the couple's third child and first son, in February 2012. Things seem to be going great for the couple, don't they? In 2013, Affleck nabbed the Best Director award for his work on Argo at the Golden Globes. In his speech, he thanked Garner, saying, "I adore you, I love you, you're my everything." In an interview with Playboy, Affleck talked about Garner and said, "She is by leaps and bounds the most important person to me." It looks like a fairy tale romance, right? They have 3 kids together, both seem to love each other to the end of the world. What possibly could have happened that caused the split? You see, this is where everything starts to go downhill for the couple. According to US Weekly, Ben Affleck departed on vacation with Garner on June 26th to attend a charity poker game in Las Vegas with the family's nanny, Christine Ozonen. Then in July, the magazine stated that numerous sources verified Affleck's relationship with Ozonen, who is 28 years old. Affleck's representative, on the other hand, flatly refuted the claims. The story is complete garbage and full of lies, a rep for Affleck said. Us Weekly's reports stated that Affleck and Ozonin struck up a relationship after Affleck and Garner were separated, but before they announced their divorce. It's shameful. We are considering legal options. Days after the reports of Affleck's affair with a nanny were reported, Affleck and Garner released a public statement about their split to People magazine. It read, "After much thought and careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to divorce. We go forward with love and friendship for one another and a commitment to co-parenting our children, whose privacy we ask to be respected during this difficult time. This will be our only comment on this private family matter. Thank you for understanding." In a candid interview with Vanity Fair, Garner spoke about her split with Affleck. She said, "We had been separated for months before I even heard about the nanny. She had nothing to do with our decision to divorce. She was not a part of the equation. Bad judgment? Yes." She added that he's the love of her life, saying, "What am I going to do about that? He's the most brilliant person in any room, the most charismatic, the most generous. He's just a complicated guy." In March, Affleck made a Facebook post where he discussed his alcohol addiction and treatment. The actor wrote, "I have completed treatment for alcohol addiction, something I've dealt with in the past and will continue to confront. I want to live life to the fullest and be the best father I can be. I want my kids to know there is no shame in getting help when you need it, and to be a source of strength for anyone out there who needs help but is afraid to take the first step. I'm lucky to have the love of my family and friends, including my co-parent, Jen, who has supported me and cared for our kids as I've done the work I set out to do." This was the first of many steps being taken towards a positive recovery. After almost 2 years of separation, Garner and Affleck filed for divorce. They were reportedly seeking shared legal and physical custody of their 3 children, according to TMZ. On October 4th, 2018, Affleck took to Instagram to discuss his struggles with addiction and show thankfulness to those who have supported him along the way. "The support I have received from my family, colleagues, and fans means more to me than I can say," he wrote. He concluded the post by writing, "I hope down the road I can offer an example to others who are struggling." 3 years after their separation, the two stars finalized their divorce on October 5th, 2018. In an interview with the New York Times, the actor discussed how his addiction damaged his marriage, revealing that the fractures in his marriage to Garner appeared when he escalated his alcohol consumption. "I drank relatively normally for a long time," the now sober actor told a publication. "What happened was that I started drinking more and more, and when my marriage was falling apart. This was 2015, 2016. My drinking, of course, created more marital problems. The biggest regret of my life is this divorce," Affleck told the publication. "Shame is toxic. There is no positive byproduct of shame. It's just stewing in a toxic, hideous feeling of low self-worth and self-loathing. I have certainly done things that I regret," he added, "but you've got to pick yourself up, learn from it, learn some more, try to move forward." Well, there you have it, folks, the real reason why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner divorced. Since then, Affleck got back with Jennifer Lopez in an epic Bennifer reunion, and Garner dated businessman John C. Miller from mid-2018 to early 2020. What do you think about all of this? Are you happy about the Bennifer reunion? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to like the video on your way out and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. We'll see you next time on the channel.